Hi everybody, it's Elizabeth with Inner Light Moon Oracle, and we are closing up the New Year's festivities for this water rabbit New Year. And we'll do a little reading here for you in a moment, celebrating this full moon in Leo and the start of the rabbit year. So if you can just take a moment and feel into these three piles and see if any one of them resonates with you. Excellent. And interestingly enough, I feel like I should start with the middle pile. I usually start with the left, but we'll put the left to the left, the right to the right. And we'll start with this middle pile. So for all you who chose the middle pile, spring is your card for this full moon cycle. It's beautiful. And behind you we have flow, and before you we have the four guardians of the 28 mansions. It's just a beautiful reading. So for my middle pile folks, if you chose the middle pile, your card for this full moon is spring, which is a wood card. It's the season of wood. It's this really perfect for the start of spring, Li Chun, which in the 24 solar terms of the Chinese, that was yesterday and actually coming into today. And it's just this vibrant spring energy. Growth is coming up. Just naturally let it flow, enjoy the buds coming out, enjoy the new life, and welcome the spring that is coming. So that's great for you, my middle pile people. And then behind you, what is kind of where you're coming from with this card is the metal card of flow. Cleansing channels for renewal. We see someone here bringing in the sky energy around the earth energy, standing by a tree, enjoying the water. So you have the 5 elements in nature, and this person just bringing them in with some qigong. So this card is really about using nature and fresh air and your breath and your body to cleanse your physical channels and to get a fresh start. So, and this is always a great place to be if you want to bring in the spring. So it looks like you've been doing a lot of that cleansing, and now you're in this fresh new energy, and you're moving into the 4 guardians of the 28 mansions. So the 4 guardians is traditionally the star card in the traditional tarot, and we have the 4 guardians are the black tortoise of the north, the vermilion bird of the south, the azure dragon of the east, and the white tiger of the west. And they are the 4 pillars in heaven, guarding the 4 corners, giving you this centering, this collective star centering. And the 28 mansions are the constellations that rotate. So in this particular season, we're coming into the azure dragon of the east, which is the spring, the guardian of spring. In the center here, we see the Qilin, who is the earthly guardian who guides and protects the emperor on earth. So you have the Qilin also to guard you and protect you. And that says 4 guardians of the 28 mansions in heaven. You also have the Qilin on earth. So this wonderful protection from the heavens is all around you and shining down upon you as we enter into this beautiful spring for you, the middle card folks. Thank you for being here and listening. And I will wrap this one up. And it's kind of a new year, so we're moving on to the right pile, which isn't my normal sequence, but this is what I'm getting. I should go with the right pile next. So if you chose a right pile for you, this is your card for this full moon, which is the essence of water. Another beautiful card. And then behind you we have autumn, the season of metal. And before you we have winter, the season of water. So that's amazing. In the first two readings, we've already seen 3 of the seasons, 3 of the 5 seasons pop up. So let's start for you, my right pile folks, with the essence of water. So there are 5 elements in this deck and in Chinese medicine, and the essence of water is the oldest. Water is the oldest energy. It's where we all come from, and we come from the water. Life comes from the water, and it's a still energy. It's actually the energy of winter that we're coming out of into spring in our current time. But this essence of water is really about sitting still and calming down and centering. You see this cup of tea, so this refers to cups in the traditional tarot, which is the love suit. But in this deck, it's really about a spiritual knowingness and a spiritual centeredness and a receptivity that comes with water. Water is very similar to the moon in that it reflects. If you look into, a still pool of water, you're going to see a reflection. So it is about gazing inward and having that reflective time. But as the essence of water, and the essence also traditionally referred to in the tarot, the ace suits. So this also can be the ace cards, So this also can be a beginning of something, a beginning of a spiritual journey, because cups refer to love. It could be the beginning of a beautiful relationship. So you can look into that, whether human, friend to friend, lover to lover, or, a new relationship with your business, or a new relationship with something exciting, like a new love or new hobby or something that excites you. So for my right pile people, this is your card for this full moon in Leo. And behind you, for the right card folks, we have the season of metal. This autumn season, it's a huge letting go season, and there's it's almost like no choice but to let go, because the leaves just naturally fall off the trees when autumn comes. But not to worry, there's always a cycle of regeneration, and these leaves serve as fodder for the soil that's going to bring the new growth. So it's the wisdom in the leaves of the old that allow the new to come forward in a new way. So you're coming from this sort of letting go place. My right pile folks, and moving into this essence of water, which is a new stillness and centeredness. And then coming up for you in this full moon cycle is the season of winter, which is more calm. It's just this beautiful stillness. And winter is the time when snow covers the ground, and there is this no need to really do anything, no need to harvest, no need to plant, because it's winter. You have a bed of ice over the ground. So the idea is just to let that bed of ice seal in the seeds and allow the seeds to germinate under the soil, and that in the right timing, the spring is going to come. So just permitting the stillness, enjoying the winter quiet, and it goes very well, it pairs very well with this essence of water, because this is a season of water card. So for my right pile folks, I'm seeing you you've come out of the cutting away and the clearing, and you're moving into the clearing of metal, and you're moving into the stillness of water, the contemplative time, the time to be with yourself and to allow the seeds to germinate, and when the timing's right, it naturally will come forward for you. So thank you for being here, right pile people. Now we're moving on to our left pile, which we usually start with the left pile, but this time we're going to end with the left pile. So for those of you who chose the left pile, Your card for the the full moon is the Magic Monkey, conduit between heaven and earth. And then behind you, we have spirit guides, group connection and communication. Before you, we have loyalty. She's a love protecting the peaceful home. So left pile folks, unlike the other two piles where there was, you saw a lot more of the elements, the 5 elements in those readings. I don't think we had a major arcana card. For our left pile people, it's a very spiritual reading for you. All major arcana cards, all Fool's Journey cards, spirit level cards. So we'll start with the number 1. See this little 1 here, it's the Magic Monkey. And this is the magician in the traditional tarot. The Magic Monkey is harnessing the 5 elements. So this is a very powerful card where you're in control of the 5 elements and you're using them to manifest whatever you wish to manifest. So understanding, the element of fire creates the water in this tea kettle, holding firm to the staff of wood, which is the wood energy. This is a bamboo staff. The earth energy in the discs, which is the money and the certainty and the centering of money, and the metal in the sword and the tea kettle, that's going to cut away whatever you don't want. I should say for this reading with the left pile, you may feel some resistance to all of these cards. There may be some heaviness around, owning your power, using your magic, standing in your certainty and generating fire. So just understand that you can always reverse the resistance by just looking at it and really acknowledging, okay, I'm not really up for that right now, or you don't feel up for that. And even just looking at why you don't feel like that, or acknowledging the feelings or the fear, can sometimes shift the energy and allow yourself to move forward. Behind you, sort of coming into this beautiful magic, you have the Spirit Guides card, group connection and communication, the Rat Zodiac, worshiping the moon, which is sort of understanding this telepathic energy between animals and humans, between humans. I often call this the internet card. And this card's also about not giving too much credence or heaviness to the internet or to social media or to those kinds of group communications that are virtual, and to really trust your own intuition on the messages that you're receiving. So this is the communication, moving into your 5 elements harmony with the magic card. And coming up for you, left pile folks, is this beautiful loyalty card where you have She's a Love protecting the peaceful home. And you see this pair of She's a dogs. And this card sometimes means a choice between loves, having to look at the choices you make when there's the love of your work and the love of a relationship, or possibly 2 loves presenting themselves to you. What this card's about is really about the home, the peaceful home. So understanding that whoever you live with, even if it's just yourself, the energy that you make and create in your home, with you interfacing with the elements in your home, this peace and this care and this love is going to spiral inward, and it's also going to spiral outward into the world. If you are in a relationship or have a family, this is really about protecting the love and protecting the good energy inside your home, keeping she's a female, has her mouth closed, she's keeping the good energy in, and has a paw over the baby Shiza here. And the male Shiza are the yang energies. You can also look at this in terms of yin and yang energy, your yin energy being more internal, your yang energy being more external. So the yang Shiza has a globe under its paw, and its mouth is open to frighten away any evil or any bad spirits that may venture near your home or near yourself or your energy. So allow this loyalty to really be true, loyalty to your own heart and to your values and to the people close to you. So that's it for my left pile, folks. Thank you so much for being here today on this very lovely closure of Chinese New Year. I'm Elizabeth with Inner Light Moon Oracle. And we have guidebooks. We have a special 20% off our decks and guidebook, so they're together. And the promo code is Black Rabbit, all caps, one word, Black Rabbit, because it is the year of the black rabbit, the water rabbit, the yin rabbit, being very lucky and bringing in lots of home happiness and joy for everyone. So happy New Year, and wishing you all a beautiful full moon in Leo. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.